I'm going to do my absolute best to not be negative today because Milan won a game. We won a game in the Serie A. Final score today, Milan 1, Verona 0. But I don't feel very victorious because that was such a bad watch, man. Especially that first half, absolutely nothing going on for Milan there. Like lack of ideas, just so bad to watch. But again, I'm gonna try my best to be positive. Let's start off. First things first. The lineup comes out today, and we see two more big calls from Fonseca. The first one being Alex Jimenez once again starting at left back with Theo Hernandez on the bench, who honestly, once again, happy with Jimenez today. I thought he played good. Looking to always do something when he has the ball, looking to be positive, looking to push the pace. He's quick, he's clever. Like what I see from him so far. And it seems like Fonseca does too, because after the game, Fonseca did say that Jimenez now is a full-fledged member of the team now. The other big call today was putting Tijjani in the midfield next to Fofana, and then pushing Reijnders more up front as the number 10. And listen, interesting call. Tijjani had not played there previously for us before. I don't think so, at least. I know he played there before with Verona, but regardless, today his first time doing that with us, and I actually thought today he looked pretty good. A lot of energy, up and down the pitch all day long. Some clumsy mistakes in there too, but his first time playing that position with us, I thought he did okay. Again, keep in mind we're playing a very struggling team here in Verona, who are currently sitting just above relegation. But you know what? As a first game, like I said, I'm happy with how he did today. I thought overall today the defense was solid, I got to say. Didn't hear much about Gabbia or Malik Thiaw today because there wasn't a need to. Verona was never really a massive threat to our goal, so it's always a good thing when you say, when you don't talk about the center backs that much today. And again, Jimenez was lively. And Emerson Royale, again, a few mistakes. Again, always kind of clumsy, always involved in the offensive side of the game, which we'll talk about. But again, like I said, overall today, defense was solid. Our midfield as well, talked about Tijjani, happy with how he played today, albeit against a weak team. And then Fofana and Reijnders are stars today, man. I mean, we won the game today because of them. What more can you say? There wasn't much going on this game. There wasn't, but that goal to win the game was absolute quality. The pass from Fofana, the first time finish from Tijjani Reijnders was excellent, well executed. First time finish, it was beautiful. And I would say that was pretty much the only positives I can take out of this game today, because although we got the win, like I said before, it was such a bad watch, especially going forward, man. This team... And I don't want to be too harsh on Paulo Fonseca, but this team today just does not look like a team that has been working on something for the past, 5-6 months, whatever it's been. It just looks like they are so lost going forward. They don't know who to turn to, what to do. If it's not for a moment of brilliance today from Tijjani Reijnders, we're looking at more drop points today. I got to give Fonseca a little bit of slack here because injuries right now are not good. The game today, we lost Leao. No Pulisic today. Morata's coming in and out. Reijnders kind of plays as the 10, maybe drops back as well. So, I have to give him some slack there because the team offensively does change quite a bit, and we have to kind of, work with it. But again, the amount that we struggled to, create anything against a struggling Verona side today was concerning. It really was. And it took our midfielder Tijjani Reijnders and Fofana to just make something happen today, which, is fine every now and then, but we have to rely on our forward at some point, right? Because today especially, it just seems like we are so predictable, so out of ideas, where we push the ball forward, we slow things down, we wait for the overlap from Jimenez or Emerson Royale, and Emerson Royale today, time after time after time again, was always the one in the box, trying to cross the ball, trying to shoot the ball. It's like, don't we have wingers for this or forwards for this to try and score some goals here? Because I appreciate the options of having the fullbacks get involved in the play, but having him be like the main outlet today, which is what it felt like, is just like, what is going on? And the formation too going forward, I know Tijjani started in the midfield. At one point he was like playing attacking midfielder. I saw Jimenez come inside. I saw Emerson Royale as a winger. And then Calabria came on as another winger. At one point today, we played 5 fullbacks. We had, at the same time, Theo comes on, Jimenez is on, Calabria is on, Tijjani is on, and Emerson Royale is on. We had 5 fullbacks on at one point today, which was like, what is going on? So I think on one hand, it's the injuries for sure that's kind of causing this chaotic offensive whatever you want to call it these days too. But I do think it has to come down to Fonseca at some point too, because yeah, going forward today, like I said, was just abysmal. Like I said before, we lost Leao today to injury. Nothing serious, thankfully, it sounds like. But we saw Theo come back on and looked okay. Didn't look too intense, but provided some options in there. Just, got a good run up today, I guess. And good to see him back. But we want to see him back to his best in a Milan shirt. Hopefully we can see that soon. Listen, overall today, I just got to say, it was a win. This season, we take wins however they come. A win is a win. But what a bad watch that was. And I got to look at Fonseca again. I don't know if I'm Fonseca out. I can't sit here and say that he's the one that's at fault for this entire team. I think this entire team is at fault right now. This entire club, from our management to our coaches to our players, everyone needs to look at themselves and understand what's going on with this club right now. But offensively, like I said before, we have some serious issues right now, especially, in the middle of the park going forward. A crazy lack of creativity. Reijnders is that player for us, but I feel like he's way more effective in the midfield. And now the thing is, we're coming to January, right? January's around the corner. It's a few days away at this point. And what do? We see rumors now of Javi linked to our club, Maurizio Sarri, Allegri. All these kind of manager names are kind of are going around now. Mancini as well. Do we invest another window with Fonseca to get players that he wants if we do buy players this transfer window? Or do we start again with somebody else? I don't know what the answer is. We'll see what happens from here. As usual, let me know your thoughts down below. Milan fans, what you thought of the game, what you thought of the players. Are you Fonseca in, Fonseca out? If you are Fonseca out, who do you want to come in? All your thoughts, leave them down below. My social media links are also linked in the description as well. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever you want to follow me at. Everything is at me, Marco G. Thank you all so much for watching. If I don't talk to you before the holidays, have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas if you're celebrating as well. Have a fun, safe time. Thank you all for the support this season so far, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers.